tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney driving in, and it's Holmgren missing. Here's Golden State. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, Stephen Curry in the painted area has touch, can finish with either hand. This guy is just so complete.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Looney. Pass to Green. Back to Looney. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he drops the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future. Look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
On defense, the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Thompson outside.
Just tremendous reach by Pokusevski. Woohoo! How about that wingspan defensively?
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages.
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Now here's Green. Pass to Looney. It's Wiggins on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Thunder with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Pokusevski. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Now here's Curry, pass to Green. And here is Thompson, stolen by Giddey. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Outside, Green. The kick out to Wiggins. He takes it in, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
They get the rebound. Blocked again! And they get it back. Looney. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked. So he'll head to the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside for Dort. Back to Pokashevsky. Second chance shot. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wiggins with the drive. The shot's good. Wiggins got 8 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Right side Giddey. To stop the run. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Klay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey's got his first 3 points of the game. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Wiggins. Give him 8. Curry finds Wiggins. Here's Thompson. Giddey defends. And it's Thompson penetrating. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. only Klay Thompson, guys.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Shot is good by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes. Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Thank you, City Crew.
The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Inside, Thompson. And a nice finish on the layup. Thompson's got 5 now.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey missing. Outside, Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Dort. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Now Giddey. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Pass to Wiggins. We've got 1:13 left in the half. Green, the pass to Curry. Got a hand on it. Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 15 points in the game. Back to Dort for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Green with the ball. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Oklahoma City ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander to the paint. Here's Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thanks very much, Allie.
32, the Warriors, 28.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
They've got Dario Saric, and it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward position. That's the group from Mark Daignault starting the second half. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Now here's Saric. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Green. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Saric. Here's Kuminga. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And the Thunder call time here. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder with a lead. Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Here's Poole following the bucket by the Thunder. Pass to Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Williams in the post, guarded by Poole. Williams misses. Iguodala against Williams. Poole for three. The shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Joe. Saric. Great positioning on the putback.
That's what you call getting to the right spot at the right time. Tremendous awareness from Dario Saric.
Golden State calls timeout.
Let's hear it for your own city crew.
The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Kuminga with a screen on Williams. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Robinson Earl, no good. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Iguodala. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. For the lead. And it's laid up and in by Green. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And it's Williams off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jermichael Green.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
For your Oklahoma City, Williams.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Iguodala left side. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Down low. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Iguodala. Clock at 6. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Warriors man. Iguodala defending. And the basket by Joe.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Iguodala off the drive. Green, the pass to Iguodala. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Don't make any mistake. Andre Iguodala's been around a while, but the hops are still part of the game.
Pass to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Iguodala. The D's right on him. Williams against Poole. Back to Iguodala. Outside for Green. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got 8 here in this quarter.
Both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And there's Poole on the assist by Kuminga. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
29 seconds left in the third. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Iguodala. Saric with some nice D. Here's Robinson Earl. Green covering. Robinson Earl, no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your buzzer, you did.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Thompson passes to Curry. Now Looney. Outside, Green. Here's Wiggins into the lane.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
It's Giddey on the wing. From deep 3-point range. Warriors with the rebound.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Looney passes to Curry. And Looney with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oklahoma City trailing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
There's the block. Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Wiggins against Dort.
Get out the way, Greg! Come on. Get out the way!
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Giddey. Dort outside. Here's the 3. Nice D from Thompson.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Well, the constant movement of Stephen Curry allows him to get to that catch-and-shoot game. That is beautiful basketball.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Looney. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt. But he's also a very willing and capable passer.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Dort outside. Knocked away. Giddey against Thompson. And it's Giddey missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Warriors.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Andrew Wiggins.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Another shot. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
DA. Thanks. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now, here's Holmgren. That one misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Irving with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. The kick out to Irving. Goes up on the high post, and the jumper is on the mark.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc, Dort misses. Irving from long range. Here's McGee. Back to Irving. McGee is screen on Giddey. Irving passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving kicks to McGee. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Irving kicks to Wood. Back to Irving. And he drives in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Giddey. On the wing, Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Pokusevski with the shot, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And shot on the way. Jump shot is good. Doncic has got 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Dallas leading by 4. And here is Doncic. He's got 8. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like the fact that McGee not just going through the motions here. I mean, setting a good solid screen, timing his roll perfectly. That's basketball 101 there.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
The Thunder with another miss. Outside Irving. Floats one, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kyrie Irving.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder U.K.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
They've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. McGee, the pass to Irving. Wood kicks to Irving from deep. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Doncic feeling it out. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Dallas leading by 11. And the foul on Pokusevski. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The pass to Irving. Over Giddey. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Hardaway against Dort. Another shot. The wide open look here for Wood. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Wood's got the lead up to 14 now for the man. Dort wide open. No good on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Wood.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. Here's McGee. And Holmgren pulls it down. They're trailing by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Doncic.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski, guarded by Doncic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Irving, good.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. They need this one. Wood with the block. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trailing by 20. From downtown, Dort misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Three-pointer. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Thunder, 14. The Mavericks, 34.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Maxi Kleber is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green. And it's Ntilikina in at the 1 spot. Green kicks to Kleber. Powell down low. Charges there. Powell. That's good. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And he gets it to go.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Joe can't get it to go. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Green, no luck. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Jacks up a 3. Powell pulls it in. Dallas leading by 19 points. Green draws the double. Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lays it up off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Lets the three fly, and they recover it. Williams finds Sharich. Back to Williams. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Robinson Earl. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oklahoma City foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:03 left in the third. Nobody near Irving. Good on the triple. Irving's got 11.
Irving knocking down that three. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Man passes to Joe. A three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
And a deep three from Irving. And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Irving. Here's Williams. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Doncic finds Wood. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 20.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Giddey, no good. It's been all Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Out to Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. With the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Lets it go from deep. Dallas again missing.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Irving for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. Stolen by McGee.
2 minutes.
Doncic right side. Pass to McGee. The kick out to Irving. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giddey, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Wood. Oh, the lob to Irving. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance
For the Mavericks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Back to McGee. And there's the pass to Wood. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving against Giddey. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 3. Over Giddey. The kick out to Irving. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Christian Wood, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's McGee in at the 5. Thompson, no good. And here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. Wood left side. And Wood with the stuff.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Here's Curry to the inside. Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection. When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Irving. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Wiggins. Ooh, McGee with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Wiggins outside. Pass to Looney. Back to Wiggins. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Mavericks leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Who's going home with a free t-shirt? Nation, time to make some noise. Warriors 16. How about your Warriors 16?
The Warriors have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Curry passes to Looney. McGee with a steal. Here's Wood. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for 3. No good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Wiggins. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
McGee, a screen on Wiggins. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State is gone 1 of 4 from deep. Curry with it. Irving picks him up. And here's Thompson for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Irving, the pass to McGee. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
And here's Curry for 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic, no good. And stolen by Irving. And the shot's good.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving and that touch he has.
Thompson outside. And he drives in.
Man, good whistle there.
JaVale McGee. First personal foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Warriors.
And he sinks the second.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing because this man, he is the definition of a Warrior.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5. Ooh, McGee with the block. They recover it. The offensive rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Second chance effort. Wiggins, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Doncic passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
And here they come, the GS Breakers.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. And it's Kuminga in for Green. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Thompson finds Kuminga. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Irving. And the bucket is good. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
I had the pleasure of watching Kyrie for 2 years as a teammate, and he is as creative as they come. Kyrie is an absolute joy to watch in the open floor, unless you're guarding.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From 18 feet away. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Irving.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's stolen by Doncic. Outside for Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Hardaway against Kuminga. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Golden State calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Will it go? And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got his second basket of the game. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, "I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go." Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history, no longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. Wiggins passes to Green. And yep, it's good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Wiggins against Doncic. Wood outside. He takes it in. Doncic against Wiggins. Outside Irving. Wood, the open look. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
Thompson against Irving. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Clock at 4. Back to Wiggins. Oh, McGee with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Seven seconds left in the second. With 1 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 13.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka in.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Warriors, 21. The Mavericks, 35.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Ntilikina in at the point guard position.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bullock. The three ball. Counted from distance. Bullock's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Talking about Jordan Poole. His confidence never wavered, Richard.
No, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside for Green. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney comes in for Green, and Green is subbed in for Kuminga.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out to Kleba. And there's the drive. And finished off by Kleba.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Poole from long range. It's rebounded by Kleba. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Bullock. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. On the attack, Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside, Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Green. Poole from long range. Sinks it from distance. Poole's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Ntilikina. Iguodala defending. Kleba's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Ntilikina. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Irving is subbed in for Green. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
Green, the pass to Poole. DiVincenzo with it. He's guarded by Irving. Back to Poole. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Looney. 5 to shoot. Iguodala outside. McGee with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Looney passes to Iguodala. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Iguodala's gotten his second bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Irving. There's the drive. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
Drops in the 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Oh, the last-second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the Warriors 5. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, BA. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Outside for Green. Wiggins passes to Green. And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Doncic outside. Dallas again missing. The Warriors trailing. Here's Wiggins. Basket counts.
Never afraid of a little physical play. Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Doncic against Wiggins. Doncic's shot is good.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Curry against Doncic. Looney. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Woo, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks. There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice move, finding the run. Thompson in for the dunk.
For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Irving for 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Curry with it, guarded now by Wood. Outside for Green. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Curry's shot is off. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving, no good.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Doncic against Wiggins. On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
With the size and athleticism and the potential that he showed at the college level, it was mind-blowing that Christian Wood went undrafted.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
McGee passes to Doncic. To the inside. McGee finds Doncic. Looney against McGee. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hardaway, no good. Thompson against Doncic. Here's Wiggins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
thugs rack up so many assists.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Wiggins inside. Looney. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Totally understands his role, and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Here's Curry going inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
All is well with Curry right now finishing through contact. You feel like he knows that's what is coming and plays that scenario out as he gets to the layup.
Now here's Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. Holmgren can't hit. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. Got a hand on it.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
Giddey the pass to Pokusevski. That one goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Looney. Back to Curry. Passes it to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Looney's got 5.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Pass to Wiggins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Pokusevski. The Warriors pull it in. To the inside. Green. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wiggins kicks it to Looney.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
Thompson finds Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish.
Giddey against Curry. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Now the pass to Pokusevski. Wiggins with the block.
Oh my, Wiggins saying no, no.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Wiggins from outside misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. It's deflected. Akusevsky, the pass to Holmgren. Giddy with the bounce pass. He dishes it to Holmgren. Stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. Dort covering. Dort against Curry. Over in the corner, Green cuts off the pass. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Count that one for Dort.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first one falls.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points. And he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by...
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's the Warriors 5. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Green. And Green slams it in.
That's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well. And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Curry dishes to Green. He feeds it to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. Clock at 4. Goes up on the wing. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Giddy, no one around him. That one wide left. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors making the shot. Holmgren can't hit. Hefty move. And the layup good by Curry. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Nice move. And Curry puts it in. Curry's got 6 points.
But when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys would either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Dort kicks to Giddey. Outside, Dort, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. This one for 3, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry with a wide open look, and the Warriors miss again. Under trailing by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Makusevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, the open look. Offensive rebound, tipped away. And they get it back. Makusevsky can't hit. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Green. Thompson from long range. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here are the Warriors now. The Thunder making the shot. Curry, just 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Curry. To the inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Williams. Here's Mann. He's looking for Saric and finds him. Second shot opportunity. Takes it off the glass. Saric has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
Here's Looney. And a misplay.
I don't think the defense does.
Thank you, David.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here are the Warriors now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. Obviously really young and green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. Just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Mann in at the point guard.
Get out and make some noise once again for your Warriors Knicks team.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 7. Williams passes to Mann. Williams in the post. He's covered by Iguodala. And Williams with the stuff.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Green. Back to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo passes to Green. He gets it in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nobody near Williams. Tries to keep it alive. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Poole, the pass to Green. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Into the lane. The kick out to Poole. Green inside, working on Williams. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thunder on D. 7-point differential. Back to Poole. Shot clock at 4. And it's thrown down long with both hands.
Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Here's Joe. Pass to Mann. Out left to the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Joe. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Curry. Basket good. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry so creative as a finisher on the inside. Right hand, left hand. Will score around the defense.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Green finds Wiggins. Curry on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Thompson dishes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. I mean, OKC's draft pick haul in the Paul George trade was massive. But the best part of that deal is getting SGA.
SGA has been the face of the franchise the past couple seasons, and his game just continues to grow. He's signed all the way through 2027. Is he the first building block, or is he going to develop into a player that people covet and they're going to try to pluck away? We'll see.
Curry with it. Dort covering. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Looney on him. The 10-footer. Holmgren can't hit.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Thunder on D. Trailing by 13. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 6 points.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're surprised that Klay Thompson racked up 3 more points.
Passes to George. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle. That's the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes
Shots. The previous play is under
a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one misses.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty, sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 20. Wiggins tries in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wiggins assertive on the drive that time, going right into the foul while he was shooting.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
And Thompson slams it home.
Man, you don't see Klay get up like that all that often. That was impressive.
Here's Pokusevski, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep, Curry can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career. Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Block at 6. Wiggins with the block. They get it back. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Spins. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Trying to get something going. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Oklahoma City, with all those picks, Brent, should be interesting to see how they use them.
Yeah, and that process has already started in the 22 draft. They used some of that capital to line up some players they have on their current roster. So it's really interesting at some point what it is that the front office does to say, this is our team, and this is who we're moving forward.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Giddey the pass to Podgorzelski. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here he goes. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the Warriors miss again. Thunder trailing by 21. Dort passes to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Holmgren with it, working on Thompson. Holmgren gets the bucket.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Curry looking it over. Outside, Green. Thompson outside. Fires for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Klay Thompson.
It felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Curry. And Holmgren pulls it down. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Dort. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Curry with it. Green kicks to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Giddey. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, BA, he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee passes to Doncic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's McGee. And it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Dort. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring lines.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
It's both from the stripe.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Inside, here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. They set a pick to the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mavericks with the rebound. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
Now here's Irving. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Dort against Irving. Picked by Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked by Wood. Doncic on the wing. Giddey defends. That gives them the lead. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Giddey. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Launches it. Wood grabs the board. Oh, got a piece of it. McGee passes to Hardaway. And he lobs it up. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Mavericks on. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Tim Hardaway, JaVale McGee out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, you know, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Pokusevski. Banked it in off the glass. Pokusevski's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Giddey on the wing.
A terrific job from Irving to track his man the entire way and bother that shot. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is, the answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
It's stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. From downtown. That one no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Outside Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. McGee passes to Hardaway. Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. That was good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Dort. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's McGee. It's blocked. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. And Wood with the stuff. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren, covered by McGee. Here's Holmgren, gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Wood, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Doncic outside. And Wood with the stuff.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Hardaway. And we're through the first half of play.
Defender, 25.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and it's Waters in at the 3. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
On the attack, Green. That one falls. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Robinson-Earl. Here's Joe. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Bullock. And he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And that one's good, man.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Out to Kleba. Pass to Green. Here's Ntilikina. Deflected. And it's hammered home by Green.
Defensive foul. Jeremiah.
Free throw no good for Green. Oklahoma City trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kleba with a screen. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, put that speed to work, Mr. Ntilikina, doing a nice job attacking the defense.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Joe, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Boy, talk to any former teammate and coach, past or present. Anybody who's played or worked with Reggie Bullock has nothing but positive things to say.
Back to man. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Waiters. With the drive, and he banks in the layup.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Mavericks leading. And with Bullock, he's a player that genuinely puts his team first, Doris.
One of those guys, BA, that does not care if he's starting.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under
You know, one
review.
thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's hear it one more time for your favorite Games team, your G-Town.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Clock at 6. Pass to Waiters. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. It's picked off.
Mavericks foul. Dwight Powell. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. A line change here for Oklahoma City.
At the line for 1. Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. And here's Giddey. 1:41 left in the third. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Green. And the layup falls. And now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
Dwight Powell. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Irving with it. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
The shot by Dort, no good. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Giddey. Driving in. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving with it. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action. Up 10. They're keep. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And for Dallas, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Irving against Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. It's deflected. They retain possession. Back to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. McGee. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Thunder shooting only 42%. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From deep, Giddey buries it from 3. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Outside Hardaway. And he gets it to go. Hardaway's got his first bucket in this one.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Pass to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Out to Wood. Now Doncic. Down low. And it's Wood. That time on the assist from Hardaway. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Knocks down the long J. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Irving. He shoots it. And he can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Lou Dort. It's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Here's Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Krzyzewski in the post. Guarded by Wood. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Wood passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly from the line. And so the Mavericks take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Curry. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Down low. And finished off by Wood.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Thompson passes to Curry. From downtown. Rebounded by Hardaway. Here's Dallas to the paint. Stolen by McGee. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And that one falls for Irving.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Here's the three. Hardaway, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. At the elbow, Green. Outside for Curry. Pass to Looney. Deflects the pass. Hardaway with the steal. He feeds it to Irving. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Here's Green, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the Mavericks. Another bucket right there.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Thompson with it. Hardaway picks him up. Doncic, bounce pass. Hardaway dishes to Irving from 20 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now, here's Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Feeds it to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
In the first 2 minutes.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Great D that time from Green.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's picked off. Hardaway goes in. Count that bucket. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Warriors trail by 4.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now here's Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry passes to Green. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside for 3. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway finds Doncic. Takes a 3. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Irving drives in.
And, you know, getting up into the shooter is Wiggins. I mean, has all the natural tools and skills, I think, to be one of the best defenders in the league.
Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Finding the lane. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
At the end of one, a closely contested. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Curry against Irving. McGee sets the pick for Irving. Buries it from 3-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Here's Thompson going inside. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, hit in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Irving for 3. Bucket is good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 6. The pass to Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The kick out to Irving. Fires the 3. Wood against Green. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
What a play from Wiggins. Fantastic in out-quicking the defense off the dribble. Bang!
Inside. Out to Doncic. Wood a screen on Wiggins. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the inside. Here's Looney. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Curry passes to Looney. Doncic with the steal. In the corner, Irving with it. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
The Mavericks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Offensive rebound. Curry passes to Looney. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins dishes to Green. Takes it inside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Looney. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Doncic. The good-looking shot from the wing. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
The drive by Green. Rebounded by McGee. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Hardaway for 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Warriors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry finds Wiggins. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins. And it's 8 points for Stephen Curry.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 1. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The Mavericks leading.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Kleba against Green. DiVincenzo with it. Green finds Kuminga. The 3 from Poole. Traps in the tray. Poole's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Here's Bullock. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Back to DiVincenzo. Green inside, guarded by Powell. And here's Poole for three. And they recover it. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Green. The dish to Iguodala. Kuminga the pass to DiVincenzo. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. For three, Bullock. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Poole. Finished off the break. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one is off.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Iguodala dishes to Kuminga. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And there's Iguodala giving you athleticism and length from that wing position.
Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Iguodala. Passes it to Powell. The three. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Green. And here is Poole. Trying to find Green. He's got it now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now, here's Poole. He's guarded by Bullock. Mavericks with the rebound. Green inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. It's good. Kleber's got it all tied up now for the man.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Iguodala right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Poole. He has 5. And the 3 off target. Locked up there for Powell. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green kicks to Iguodala. Back to Green. And there's the pass to Kuminga. Stolen by Bullock. And here is Powell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Green slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, where he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Poole, no good. On the wing, Green. Defended by DiVincenzo. Green, no luck.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead, leading. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. Irving's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. Kleba with a screen on Wiggins. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Doncic, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Curry looking around. A 3-pointer. Wiggins, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Irving passes to Doncic. Irving against Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Kyrie Irving.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain crash.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Wood, he's checked in for Dallas. Curry gets to Wiggins. Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And on the way from Irving for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Back to Thompson. Intercepted. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. A putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wood embracing the moment and knocking down a big shot.
Curry passes to Looney. They get it, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A 2-point game. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Irving.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Thompson from long range.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Pass to McGee. Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. The three for Doncic. Wiggins with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry can't get it to go. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. On its way from Irving for 2. Dallas no good that time either. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 2. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Out to Thompson. On deep. Frames it from downtown.
Is there anybody more reliable than Thompson when the pressure is on? How about the mechanics and rhythm on that shot?
Doncic way outside. Irving passes to Doncic. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Pass to Wood. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Buries the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. David, thank you as always.